our phones. It seems we're dependent on them. They're a useful tool, a form of communication and connectivity. Yet they can be distracting, and it's very easy to get addicted.
I'm certainly guilty of it myself. What with Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, I can't even count the amount of times a day I'm on social media. I mean, I've always got my phone in my hand, and sometimes I'm just scrolling through mindlessly without even realising it. This all comes at a time where studies and research are starting to reveal links between social media and mental illness. So, is it time to reconsider the way we use it?
Katie has come to the Barbican, a creative hub of the arts and culture in London, to meet with Dr. Becky Inkster, a neuroscientist from Cambridge University.
So do you think the amount of time we spend on social media could be a problem?
I think it could, but it's a complicated situation. So for some people, it might be a lot of time is bad. For some people, a lot of time is good. So it really depends on the person, but also it depends on what you're looking at. So is this low quality content, and are you sort of just passively passing time and scrolling through infinite content? It may not be beneficial.
What are some of the ways that you and I can use social media in a better way?
There's lots of things that we can do, and I think being creative and discovering your identity is such an amazing opportunity for people. But I do think that people need to protect themselves, so be very careful with your privacy, use these tools properly, and educate yourself, because you are the consumer and you're the publisher of your own data.
Katie's meeting with Instagrammer Ty to ask her why she prefers her phone to a professional camera.
So why do you specifically use your phone as a tool for taking photographs?
I think the phone is such a powerful tool nowadays, and it's so easy that it's always with us, and it's not something I have to plan ahead to bring with me. It's always with me, and I'm by nature a sort of lazy person. I sort of just try and fit it around what I do day to day.
Would you say that having a creative hobby like photography is really beneficial to your health?
I think absolutely. I think just the simple act of sort of creating something, and also being able to focus on a project that has value to myself. In a way, it helps distract me from these kind of sometimes problems will just go over and over in our head.
So it's actually made you more mindful in a way, because you're looking at the world around you and paying attention to what's going on, rather than sort of being, I suppose, transfixed in your phone.
Yes.
But not using it for something creative in the way that everybody else is.
Exactly.
Ty says that her creativity and her art are good for her well-being. Now Katie wants to find out if there's scientific evidence that creativity is really good for our health.
I'm meeting with Dr. Daisy Fancourt from University College London, who's exploring the links between creativity and well-being. So, Daisy, is it true that creativity can actually be good for our health?
Yes, we've got so much research data now showing how it can affect both our mental and our physical health. So from a mental health perspective, there's a lot of data showing how engaging with creative activities, whether that's dancing, singing, cookery, gardening, all of these things can help us to maintain good well-being in our day-to-day lives, but also actually provide really targeted support for people with mental health conditions. And we see lots of links from that through to our physical health as well. Do
you think we will reach a time where GPs will actually prescribe creative classes to people to help them with their mental health?
We're already there, actually.
Are we?
Yes, art on prescription is available on the NHS already.
And now, of course, we often talk about social media and phones being quite bad for our mental health, but a lot of people use their phones and their social media for their creative activities. So do you think that actually social media can be good for your creativity?
Well, I think social media has been fascinating with what it's done to creativity, because in a way it's opened up so many new activities that we didn't have a few decades ago. So for example, people creating animations on their computers and doing things like Instagram and Snapchat with photography.
So there is no reason why we can't treat social media as a tool for creativity.
Social media can be a great platform to express and share our creativity, but we have to actually allow ourselves the time for our creative endeavours.